What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Cavs first Heat game going down on Monday, November 10th, 2025. Before I get to the free play, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are just looking for my best bets, well, you can always find those over at Pickdawgz Premium, or just click the link in the description in this video. It'll say Brad's best picks, and you can find my plays there as well. These are the plays that I'm putting the most time into. These are the plays that I ultimately have the most money on. So I'm ready to have a massive week. Would love for you guys to hop on with me. Let's get it. Also, we do have the inner circle. Now, this isn't for everyone. You need to make larger bets. You need at least a bet 1,000 plus a game to be accepted into this program. It's more of a one-on-one concierge service, but we've had a lot of high rollers join and have had a lot of success. So if this sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen and we'll get back to you. But let's get into this one, guys. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers headed into Miami to play the Heat. This should be a good game, man. I've been pretty vocal about this Heat team. They've actually have been pretty pleasantly surprising so far this season. Yeah, when you look at their record, 6-4 straight up, it's good, nothing crazy, but it's more when it comes to an ATS perspective. I really like this team. 7-3 ATS. I actually faded the Heat in their last game against the Trailblazers. I thought it was a great spot for the Blazers. The Heat were on the back end of a back-to-back, and the Heat won that game 136-131. And that's the thing about this Heat team that has been a bit surprising. You know, they get rid of Jimmy Butler last year. Tyler Hero's been injured all season long. You bring in a guy like Norman Powell. I thought the offense would have took some time to get going, but they've been putting up numbers. They've been putting up numbers on the offensive side of the ball. Like I said, 136 in their last game. Game before that, they put up 126. They've been putting up some numbers, man. Is Bam Adebayo still injured? Yes. So Bam Adebayo is going to be out for this game. It's definitely going to cause some problems for this Heat team. You know, you got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley in the paint for the Cavs. Not having a guy like Adebayo is definitely going to hurt. But, man, they played Charlotte without Adebayo, won and covered that game. They played Portland without Adebayo, won and covered that game as well. So, man, it's an interesting one. On the other hand, the Cavs have won 4 straight games, but the Cavs are 3-7 ATS. You know, this isn't the same Cavs team from last year who just kind of blew out everyone in the regular season. They were such a great cover team. It really hasn't been that same scenario in this one, but similar to the Heat, man, when you look at the Cavs numbers, especially as of late, 128 against the Bulls, 148 against the Wizards, 132 against the Sixers, they've been putting up some numbers too. So I'm going to take an over here. I like points in this game. I think this is going to be a back and forth game. I do think the Heat compete. I'm kind of leaning the Heat's way just because they've been so great at Miami this season. They're 4-0 straight up at Miami. And I think they've covered in every game at home too. Let me just confirm. No, they didn't cover in every game. They only failed to cover in one game at home so far this season. So I do lean the Heat's way, but I think points is the way I want to go at this game. I'm going to take an over here. Appreciate you guys watching this, man. Drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this game. I'm curious to see who you guys have. Check out my best bets. Check out my premiums. I'm ready to have a massive week. Let's do it. Let's do it. Click that subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one.